Hello. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Having a little vape and a Slurpee because I've just got out of the showery bath thing and I'm a bit warm and a bit tired, you know. So I thought I'd make a very quick video, and it won't be long. I thought I'd make a video because I moved here on the 16th of March. So 16th of June is 3 months. So I thought I'd do a bit of a catch up, sort of a recap type video really, and tell you how things are basically. Cheers. So yeah, it's all good as far as I'm concerned. I'm enjoying it anyway. When I was in the old place, I wasn't really looking to move on, not really. But it didn't have a garden, and there was one or two things, you know, and I kept thinking, well, you know, it's virtually ideal for us in the old place, very nearly ideal. But I kept, you know, this little backward little voice in the background, was saying things like, you know, a garden would be nice. And I kept thinking that. I kept thinking if I could find a little place similar to what I had, with a garden, a bit of outside space, in a little quiet village or hamlet, because that's what I need. And I thought, ideally, wouldn't it be lovely to have 2 bedrooms? Or if not, wouldn't it be lovely to have a place with huge rooms? Something that I could kind of divide, and have a big place to do my art in. You know, that's what I was thinking. Likelihood of me finding a 2-bed at my sort of price range, I didn't know really whether I could or not. But anyway, you know, I was looking on eBay and I found things like silk screens. And I thought, that's a good idea, you know. You could have a bedroom come art room. You could just have 2 of these silk screens and that would screen off either the bed part of the bedroom or the art part of the bedroom stroke art room. So I was sort of thinking ahead, but I wasn't actively looking, not really actively looking. But I'm always looking at the same time, so I would occasionally go on websites and what have you and look, you know, not very often, but I would. And then one day, got up and I was having a Slurpee bright and early. It was about 6 o'clock in the morning. And I'd done things, whatever I do. I normally have a look on YouTube or check my emails or Facebook or whatever, you know, so I'd done those sort of things. And I was going to walk Bodie, obviously, you know, play the usual. And I thought, oh, I'll have a quick look, see what's going, you know, property-wise. And the first website I came to, the very first property was this property. I thought, wow. So you do all the usual, don't you? You go on Google Maps, you have a look at the property, you look at the area, you realise that it's got 2 big gardens, or reasonable sized gardens. You know, it's in a little quiet hamlet. I looked around, I could see woods and fields and trees and lakes and rivers and things not too far away, you know, not a million miles away from the sea. And I thought, wow, that looks absolutely ideal. So went out, came back, made another Slurpee, waited till 9 o'clock, and then I phoned up. And I have mentioned this obviously in other videos, how it sort of panned out, but the woman said, come straight over, you know. She was lovely, so I came over, really liked it, and I said to her, I really do like it. And that was that, you know. Basically, I got the keys. So I had to pay, had to quickly move out the other place. So it was a bit of a shock and a surprise that I got this so easily and all the rest of it. Imagine my landlady's lovely, she's a good woman. So anyway, we moved in, and obviously you start off, don't you, the day that the van drives away. They dump all these bags and boxes, and you're literally stood in this pile of stuff. Suddenly they say, "See you then," bing, and they've gone, and you're on your own. And you think, Christ, where do I begin? What do I do? You know. But I got my sensible head on, and I thought, okay, I'll make a Slurpee. So I'd get the box with the kettle and the spoons and blah blah blah. And while I was doing that, I thought I'd go and make my bed, because if all you do on moving day is have a Slurpee and make your bed, that's enough. So that's what I did, those two things. Very quickly I did them. And I put a few bits away, a few clothes and bits and bobs while I was making the bed. And while I was having the Slurpee, I thought I'd try and fit the PC up. So I put the PC up and it worked. I did it right, which was good. And that was the evening time, really. I think I moved about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Well, they came over at 10, but I think I was kind of in and done and dusted by 2. So I went on to Just Eat, and I realised that I can order some food in, so that was lovely. I ordered some food in, and while I was waiting for the food, it was about an hour. While I was waiting, I put some more bits away and what have you. And very soon we were done, very soon. 10 days actually, everything was done. Nothing else to do after 10 days. Left me time then to go and explore and meet the neighbours and chat to people in the village and things like that. And I love it. I've been here 3 months. I feel like I've been here 3 years. I really do. I feel like I've been here a long, long time. There's lots of good things. Lots of good things. The most important things, really, we've had crap weather, but prior to the crap weather we had some nice weather, and it was really lovely to sit outside, and I would eat my evening meal outside, I'd read a book outside, have a Slurpee, and just spend time outside, listening to birds, looking at clouds, not doing a lot, but just being outside. And I've missed that. I've really missed it. You often don't realise how much you miss something until it's either taken away from you, or for whatever reason you haven't got it. And when I moved into the last place, I was fully aware that it didn't have a garden, but I knew that it had woods and a big field and all the rest of it. So yeah, I was fully aware of that, and I kind of put up with it, you know, and that was fine. But there was just this little voice in the back of my brain saying it would be nice to have some outside space, and that's what we got now. So I've loved it. I've absolutely loved sitting outside. Really have. Really enjoyed it. To me, a garden is a room. It's an extra room. And I've always treated it like an extra room, you know. Even many, many, many years ago. You know, like when I was a kid, I bought a mobile home, you know, caravan. And that had a garden to it, quite a long garden. And I used to spend as much time in the garden as I did indoors. Whack the music on, open the windows, open the doors, listen to music outside, and I used to sit there till it went dark at 10 or 11 in the summer. Absolutely loved it. When I was doing my teaching, the garden, the outside space became really important, because I was indoors all day long teaching, and then I would come home and I would make my meal, but I'd take it outside to my bench and I'd sit outside, you know, and invariably stay out there most of the evening. So the garden is a room to me, you know. I think the front is a waste of space here, because I literally walk in and that's it. I don't spend any time in the front whatsoever. No, I just don't. Apart from that, what's really important is the art room, to spread out, to have my stuff around me, and to know where things are, which is lovely, you know. These are up on the 20th, Thursday the 20th. If you haven't seen them on my other channel, it's art. Really punchy, bold colours, and I'm really happy with them. So both of these are up on the 20th. Love it. So it's given me time, space rather, to spread out and obviously do these bigger pieces, which is lovely, you know. And I can leave them out to dry, knowing that nobody's going to touch them. I can have certain things around me: my dotting tools, my brushes, my pens, my what have I used? A compass, a ruler, loads of paints, different coloured paints, and what have you. So I can leave all of that out. Nobody's going to touch it. There's only me and Bodes here. He doesn't like painting. So to have this space is really, really important. The garden and the art room I love. It's really, really lovely. Apart from that, very, very quiet place. Very quiet. And again, I love that. That really does feed me. Invariably, I don't see anybody. You know, nobody whatsoever. I thought I would miss that. It's very strange actually, because when I was in the other place I could sit where I am here and there's the window looking out and I could see people walking past. You see, I don't know, whatever, old people walking their dogs, or the kids going to school in the mornings, or just the odd person dotted around. I mean, that was a quiet place, but you would see people occasionally. I can sit here all day. You know, I'm reading, I'm on the computer, I'm doing a piece of art, whatever, I'm doing my work sometimes, and I'm literally here all day in this room looking out, and I don't see anybody, not one soul all day long, which is a bit weird, but you know, that's no problem for me. You know, I am a people person, I do love people, and I think it's important. You know, communication is an important tool obviously that we've got. But there's something about being on your own that I love. You know, I am a recluse. Make no bones about that. I prefer my own company to company of other people. Obviously, I love being with certain other people. You know, when I meet up with my friends and stuff like that, it's fantastic. It really is. And I really do love that, and I do value those times. But knowing that before and after I will have my alone time is very, very important to me. So yeah, the art space, really, the art room and the garden are really important. You know, you start to sort of live and learn and you know, be within the place and what have you. And I'm really, really happy with the place, because it's so quiet and it's so peaceful, and that works for me. You know, a lot of people like towns and cities and what have you. You know, a lot of people live there, and I don't knock it because it's not for me. I have tried it, believe me, I've tried it. I think also it's very, very safe here. You know, there's no way really of getting into my property. You know, you would need, obviously, come through Bodie, he wouldn't let you in. We're talking about night time. Yeah, there's no way of getting in. No way, you know. So I have slept with the window open, absolutely wide open. I've got no problem with that. It's lovely. It's nice to breathe that cool air sometimes. I'm vaping a lot more. Non-road user, thank you very much. I used to vape a long time ago, and because I vaped, I know a number of people started vaping, and they're off the fags, and that's really good. I crept back to the fags, and I'm still smoking. I have a pipe of an evening sometimes, which I enjoy. I have a few rollies during the day, which I enjoy, and apart from that, I vape. But yeah, watching Non-Road User, bless him, he's a good guy, and there he was vaping and all the rest of it, and I thought I must give that another go, you know, so here we are. Still getting used to my new camera. It's obviously a lot bigger than my other one. You're on a, what do they call it, a tripod. You're on a tripod at the moment. I bought a tripod. I don't know whether I'm going to take the tripod out with me, because obviously it's very difficult for me. Wherever I go, I take Bodhi with me, and he likes to pull on a lead. So other than, I bought a case as well. So you put the camera in the case goes around your neck. The tripod also has a carry case, so you'd have to carry that. Can't work out another way unless I could fit it across my body. What a palaver. So I don't think I'll be taking the tripod out, really. I don't think so, you know. Unless, obviously, we do get a summer and we get a beautiful moon, it's 10 o'clock at night, and we sort of walk down the field or whatever and set up there for an hour. That might be an idea. I've got my thermos cup, so I could take that, couldn't I, and have a few coffees, which would be very nice. Just looking at all the leaves and the trees, they're looking very down today. They're sort of hanging heavy like that, because we've had so much rain, so much in the last sort of few days. And there's roads around me, I think, that are flooded, somebody was saying the other day. I don't know if that's right or not. So, perfectly happy here. How long are you going to be here for, Bri? That's the question that people say. I don't know is the answer. I would, at the moment, I would like to think it's forever, at the moment. But I have got this this Wonderless Soul that, see my tattoo says Wonderless on there. I got this Wonderless Soul, kind of this gypsy blood that runs through me, that really wants to escape and explore and find new people and new places and things like that. But you know, I'm getting older, same as everybody, and really I should settle down and be happy with what I've got. And I am. I got no problems, but there's just this little 1% of me. So if I ignore that 1%, I go with the 99%. The majority of me says, you're very lucky to have this place, make the best of it, and just enjoy being here, sort of thing, you know. Okay, if you're interested in either piece of art, Thursday the 20th, so these will be up by the time you get this video, no doubt. Or I think you will, because we're not putting this up until the 16th. I think today's the 15th, I don't know, I can't see the bloody calendar. But yeah, so they'll be up on the 20th. So that means 3 months that I've been here. 3 months, eh? Alright, thank you for watching, thank you for listening, and have a good day. Have a really good day if you can. If you can get away from the rain, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Take care then. Cheers. Be well. Ta-da.